Okay, the three-tier web application is commonly used to organize the different components of web application into client tier, middle tier, and data tier. Now, the client tier is your web browser, the Chrome, Firefox. It contains technology like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and others. Type of vulnerabilities applies to client tier can be cross-site scripting, man-in-the-middle attack, phishing, and social engineering. Client-side vulnerabilities, like outdated Flash player or Java applet and malware attacks. Now, from the client, a client has information has to go through a firewall before it reaches the middle tier. Now, the application here, a good example of firewall can be like Cisco ASA, Palo Alto firewalls, and this one, it sits between external and internal networks. Type of vulnerabilities could be like misconfiguration, firewall bypass evasion, denial of service attacks, and firewall operating system specific vulnerabilities applies to it. Now, going to the web server, that's the one that handles HTTP requests and serve static or dynamic content. A good example of these could be like Microsoft IIS, Apache HTTP server, and so on. Type of vulnerabilities like SQL injection attack, command injection attack, cross-site scripting attack, insecure configuration, denial of service. Now, going to the application server here, the business logic, that's the one that hosts, facilitate communication between the web server and the database server. Example like, Apache, Tomcat, IBM WebSphere, and so on. It could be like one of the issues, vulnerabilities could be authentication bypass, broken access controls, unpatched software, code execution, session management vulnerabilities. Then after this, we reach the database server, which is that's the one that stores and manage application data like corporate data, employee information, business operation, data like inventory levels, supply chain, and so on. Example of this can be like of servers, Microsoft SQL, Oracle database, or Microsoft or MySQL. The type of vulnerabilities could be like SQL injection attack, launch from the tier, client tier against the database, insufficient authentication, data exposure, and database software vulnerability exploited inside the DBMS.